What can I say? She has just walked into the studio with her amazing pink hair and her big sparkly ring, because of course she got engaged. It's the one and only Michelle McManus.
Hello, my darling. It's so lovely to see you.
Great to see you. And I got to say, your hair, pale pink. I'm saying bright pale pink, but it's fabulous.
It's kind of candy floss, isn't it? It's Mrs. Slocum from Are You Being Served. I love it.
Oh, did you see the picture of them the other day?
I've seen the picture. They've went a bit purple with her hair. I wanted it more pink.
Much. You should have been in there saying, come on, it's Sherry. Yeah, it's Sherry. I forgot. Sherry Houston, is it?
Oh, yeah, that's from Loose Women. That's her name. I just know her as Sherry.
Oh, is that why she quit Loose Women?
Did she quit? I didn't even know she quit Loose Women. You know so much more than me.
Gossiping already.
You know so much more than me.
Here, of course, to talk about your amazing show, which, am I right in saying that is actually sold out for the festival?
Well, it's practically sold out. Well, we're sold out. We're sold out tonight. We're sold out all of the weekend. We sold out last weekend. There's a couple of tickets left for tonight. I think there's like literally 8 tickets left. But it has been incredible. Do you know, this is my 4th festival and the 3rd. It's the final instalment in the One Woman trilogy, and I am honestly just being blown away by the support of people, because I'm not really a comedian. You know, I'm more of a. I mean, I was really, really drunk 4 years ago when we decided to do this with my pal, you know, as everyone does these things. And I kind of loved Dorothy Paul and Elaine C. Smith, so I love that whole Glasgow storytelling element. But never did I think ever I would be at this stage in my career and in my life, you know, selling out the Fringe. Never.
Do you ever get emotional?
I do. I cry at the drop of a hat anyway about everything, but there's times where I'm at the end of the night, you know, in the audience, and I'm up on their feet dancing and standing and applauding, and I just think this is incredible, because I have had the most incredible 13 years. A lot of people win these shows and it's all doom and gloom, and because no one, I mean, unless you're really in the top 1%, which is like, you know, One Direction or something like that, no one really makes it, as in, you know, hugely makes it. But I've had the most incredible life out of it as a result, and I wouldn't change a thing. So I get really emotional because I'm really thankful all the time. I never really take anything for granted.
But it always comes across, and having watched you loads as well, is that you're just always loving it. You know what? And if you're loving it, everyone else is enjoying it.
I know, and I've been so lucky, like in my life, you know, after like when it all kind of when Pop Idol finished, kind of 2003, 2004, I didn't really do very much. I tried to make it in London and just was hanging about like a bad smell, to be honest. It was because the next thing comes along, you know, and it's the X Factor came along, and then I came back and it was at Clyde One, you know, with the Bear Group, that I got my first big break again in 2007, and then I've never looked back. I came back to Scotland. It was like the people of Scotland put their arms around me and went, "Oh, come here, hen, it's all right, one back up the road. We'll save you." Do
you feel like, it's funny you mentioned that, like hanging, and you're so flipping honest, you know, you're in London. Did you love that scene? It's a different scene, isn't it?
Oh, I adored London. They had to drag me out kicking and screaming. I didn't want to leave, but funnily enough, I was back down in London rehearsing at Christmas there when I was doing because I was in the panto at the SECC with the Hoff and the Crankies, which was...
We saw you. I was there with the nephews and nieces.
Well, I mean, how they made me look like a mermaid was a miracle. The Christmas miracle alone, right? But they did. But when I was back down in London rehearsing, I thought, God, I don't think I could live in London again. You know, I loved it at the time, but then to go back, as you move on and you're, you know, years and years passes, and it's a great city, but it was very much of the moment for me.
Did panto absolutely exhaust you? We saw you on came not stalking you, 2 matinees and then the night time, because people forget that actually you're doing these matinees, you're doing the night time.
Well, it's 7,000 people a day at the SECC.
I mean, you were going to say it's £7,000 a night. I was going to say, that'd be worth it.
No, Gina, honestly, if it was £7,000 a night, I'd be on a yacht in Saint-Tropez somewhere. But but I'm actually taking a break from panto this year, because I know it's a big gamble, but it would have been my 6th panto, and I think my sister's expecting another wee baby in November, and I'm engaged now, and I just think I need a Christmas. So we've booked out the fruit market in Glasgow actually, and we're doing Michelle McManus's Winter Wonderland, which is as camp as it sounds really. It's a full choir, me popping out a gigantic Christmas cracker that NASA are in the middle of making, and we're going to be just singing Christmas songs and doing comedy, mulled wine, mince pies, all that stuff. So it's nice to be in a position to do your own show.
Yeah.
I think.
So since your Edinburgh Festival show is pretty much sold out, can we blag tickets for that show?
You can totally blag tickets for that show at the fruit market, but you know, we still check the box office for the festival show. It's on at the Stand in the Square at 8:20 most nights. It's Michelle McManus Pop Goes Edo. You might be lucky enough to pick up some tickets direct from the box office. Oh, Michelle, absolute joy to always have you in the studio. Thank you, Gina. Michelle McManus, good luck with everything. I look forward to the show later on this year, and an invite to your wedding. Oh, I obviously get the hat out. Wonderful, Michelle McManus.